game, Ohio State, obviously, versus Illinois. Now, if Illinois, right, these are the games you play for. These are the games you want to be in, if you're the Fighting Illini, right? You want to be able to show, hey, we can hang with the big dogs, right? We can perform at a high level and we can knock teams off. Now, you got splattered going up against, obviously, Indiana, a week ago, or a few weeks ago, excuse me, 63, I think, like 12. Fernando Mendoza had more touchdowns, 5 to incompletions, 2. So how does your team respond? Now, you have a big opportunity ahead of you. As we've been saying, can Illinois be that dark horse candidate to get into a CFP, right? We know about how good your quarterback is in Luke Altmaier, right? But can he perform on the big stage in this game? All eyes are going to be you are big noon kickoff, right? So you're going to have the pregame show there. You're going to have Gus Johnson and obviously Joel Klatt calling your game, right? So you're a big home underdog, but we know how good your passing attack has been outside of that game, right? We see it against USC, right? When that game went back and forth, 34-32. But my biggest concern with this game is if you can get the stops, right? And the reason I say that, can you get the stops? Because that offense is lighting it up, right? We know what Julian Sand's been doing this year. We know how lethal he's been. He leads, I believe, the NCAA or the FBS in passing or completion percentage, 80.6%. He's been dynamite. Not everybody was saying, I said it like he deserves more credit, more praise. Everybody came from me and was like, no, he doesn't. He's playing with 2 NFL receivers. Look, man, regardless of the situation, he's balling. Nobody thought Ohio State was going to be this good this year when they lost all that talent, right? Yes, they brought back Jeremiah Smith. Yes, they brought back Carnell Tate. But nobody thought Ohio State would be this elite, you know what I'm saying, and to be the number one team in the country. Remember, everybody's picking Penn State, Texas. Go look at the preseason rankings. Tells you all you need to know. So that team's been playing at a high level. They've been efficient. They've been potent. They've been doing, obviously, their thing. So when we look at this game, it's a big opportunity for both. If you're Ohio State, it's not the end-all be-all. If you lose this game, you'll still probably be ranked in the top 10, right? Unless you get just completely derailed out, like you lose 34-3. But I don't see that happening. Now, if you're the Fighting Illini, this is a resume-defining win for you, right? You're number 17. You're looking to get in the CFP. You're looking to rebound from the Indiana loss. You can do a lot for yourself winning this game. But you got to get the ball to Hank Beatty on the outside. It's going to be tough because their DBs for, obviously, Ohio State is really good. You got to worry about Caleb Downs. You got to worry about their corners at Bugswin and everybody else. But you have the quarterback in order to deliver, right? And Beatty has 569 yards receiving this year and 32 catches. Not a lot of TDs, but he's kind of that go-to guy for them. And you got to lean on your dynamic duo, the Khalil Valentines, right? The Keegan Fagan. You got to lean on those two guys who really complement each other well. So if you want a chance in this game, you're going to have to control the clock, control the tempo, and you're going to have to be able to lean on those guys and set up play action, get those eyes, you know what I'm saying, as they call them now, eye violations, get them eyes violated for Ohio State where they're creeping into the backfield to try to stop the run and hitting them over top with your receivers like Hank Beatty. That is the key in this game, I think, for Illinois, and keeping that high-powered, potent attack of Ohio State. What did Jeremiah Smith? We saw the Carnell Tate show last week. Keep them off the field because that quarterback's red hot in Julian Sand. Nobody's talking about it enough. He deserves more credit and praise. But if you mess up and you lose it early in this game and you get off to a fast start, 14-0, it's going to be tough sledding. It's going to be tough to get back into that game. So if you're Illinois, control the clock, use your running backs to help feed your offense, obviously in the play action game, and then throw the ball obviously over top. That's going to be massive for you if you want to come out top with a victory in this game. Nonetheless, I got to see it to believe it. I'm going Ohio State upset. I mean, not Ohio State upset. I'm going Ohio State, big win on the road, 14-point victory for the Buckeyes. I think it'll be close. I think Ohio State pulls away late, plays obviously ball control and tempo. I got them winning that game. I'm going to go 31-17, Ohio State victory on the road. They keep rolling, go to 6-0 or 6-0 overall record, 3-0 in the Big Ten. I'm going with the Buckeyes.